taking on a team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Seminoles have been waiting, and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. Coming out with it, it's Holloway. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Hokies offense will go on the attack first. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. Bounce that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
The pull and throw off the RPO. All by himself down the middle. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space. It's Stewart. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. To throw. It's Thrones. Got it in the middle. It's Green. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground with the back. Pulled down at the 29 after getting 5.
Really nice first down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type guy. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on 3rd down at the dope unleashes one deep. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
I love the defense's approach on this drive. They didn't panic. They gave up some yards, but what did they do? They forced a 3rd down, a predictable situation, played great discipline, broke on the football, and forced a big interception.
Looking for room, it's Webster. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll run play action. Slings it downfield. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Fires downfield. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Man, how about the rough starts for these offense? 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. These quarterbacks, you trust them early, first drives to get something going. Both of them turn it over to the other team. Let's see which one can get settled in first.
Pocket breaking down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Dropping back, it's Drones. Oh, they're after him. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. This crowd's... They put on the hand, they blocked it. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Using his legs, it's Webster. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Power football with the run. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. And the Noles will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Here's the handoff. They get him in the backfield, and he loses 3 on the play.
Yeah, they're just going to need more push up front. There was nowhere for that running back to go. The offensive line got moved right back into his lap, and as a result, they lose yards up.
Turning it on. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Hokies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. This time they'll go to the running game. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. He'll do it himself. Turning on the Jets. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to throw, it's Castellanos. Floating away. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. To the air on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
From the gun, the give, looking for room. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. The Noles come to the line in the hurry-up. Might as well give it to him again. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose. They were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
You start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, I take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
And the Seminoles trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Tight end now in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Can the D deny them on second and goal? With jet sweep pass. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you could tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing a third down.
All they need is 1 yard, and they got nothing on the last play. Here's third down. Back to pass, it's Castellanos. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now, and I'm using my athleticism, and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They're looking for something, looking for anything to try to put some kind of score on the board, down 7-0. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Bringing the heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Bennett. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Pulls it in, it's Green. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Hokies will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. They'll leave it with him. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Seminoles decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Drones. He'll loft one deep down the left side. It's a big stride inside the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Hokies.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The give to Davis. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really hard. Third and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Looking downfield on first down. He'll try to do it himself. At the 35, he's loose. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They go to the ground. Knocked down way behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 7.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
The Seminoles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. Oh, he missed it. No good. And here in the second quarter, we remain all knotted up.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. So now it's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got it. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. The sure hands, it's Selden. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. To the air, it's Drones. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Yeah, and listen, find your matchups you like, and you could see. You got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Pittman. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Wants to go up top. Going to try to get it himself. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Doak Campbell Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes. In the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back on the option, the give. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a first down and a pickup of 10.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. We got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
The give is to Williams. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. A 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Looking downfield, it's Castellanos. The short hands, it's Williams. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback now on the run. Still looking. Got it in the middle. It's White. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Motion from the wideout. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but...
Touchdown, Seminoles! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be dragged down. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. On the ground, it's Bennett. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. To the air, it's Drones. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Hokies will call on their punt team. And the returner is stopped. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
This has been a tight one, 3rd quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Got a man, it's Davis.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And the Seminoles come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got a man, it's Davis. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Using his feet to buy time. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats. Sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie. And guys that maybe they weren't runners, but, man, they made those athletes around them really come to life and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better. And you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
And the defense holds firm. Pick up at all. play. Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. It's Castellanos. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Well, as a quarterback, when you get to the outside, you know you don't have all day to throw it. You've got these defenders. They are coming. They're running at you hard. So you've got to do a better job getting the ball out quicker. That hit forced the incompletion.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on 3rd and long. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, no! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Are you kidding me? I mean, it's really good defense to take away the pass and take away the big play, but the quarterback just makes absolutely something out of nothing, scrambles around, finds a way to get in for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that's a 59-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Fires to the big fella. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front 7 has dominated this entire game.
To the air, it's Drones. Quickly complete. There he goes! Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. With the catch, it's Stewart. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Bennett. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the Dome. Lost to throw again. Looking left. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Hokies come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires toward the end zone. Picked off to stop the threat. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the catch. It's McCoy. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Noles want to crank the tempo. To the air on first down. Now adjusting. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Timeout called there by the defense. Desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
This is a big pressure moment for the offense, too, because they've got the lead, but it's now third down on their own side of the field. They would love nothing more than to be able to convert this, stay on the field, keep bleeding the clock. But the defense, I'd expect them to bring pressure here, trying to force the ball out of the QB's hands quickly.
And, man, that is not the third down execution you want. Trying to get it to a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a fourth down now.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow. But this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
And how about this coach, man? Trusting their offense, trusting their guys. You could punt the football away here on fourth down and see if your defense can end this.
Oh, out of space. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with the first down at the 31. The Noles pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. They'll move the wide receiver. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. And the Seminoles in the hurry up. Fourth down, gotta have it here. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. That's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Second down, he'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Florida State.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the 4th. Wants to throw. It's Drones. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound. The war chant on third down at the Doak. From the gun, wants to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime. But it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Down, here comes this offense. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.